So my vlog today, wow, I really started that really abruptly. But anyways, my vlog is going to be about when you stop caring about people. This subject's been on my mind today because I realized there were some people in my life that I like love to death. I was like, we're never not gonna be friends. We're always gonna be together forever. And I'm thinking about him now, and I'm just like, if you fell off a cliff, I wouldn't even mind. And it sounds really harsh. I'd probably be like, oh, they fell off a cliff. But it just comes down to sometimes I realize you can't care about people as much as you do when they don't feel the same way about you. I feel like I hate to be all of the years coming to an end ish, but I always like reflect on my year, and I think that was one of the lessons I really learned this year. That as much as you care about people, as much as you are willing to put out for people, some people just won't do the same for you. And it's weird that that's like a lesson that I learned this year because I didn't think I'd be learning that. I have a friend who told me that I'm the type of person who always gives and doesn't get anything in return. And I really like stopped and I thought about it, and it's definitely true. I'm like not trying to brag myself up or make myself seem better than I am because I make mistakes all the time. I'm not perfect. But I can say with confidence that if somebody called me right now, 3 a.m., I wouldn't hesitate to answer. I wouldn't hesitate to be there for them. And it took me a while to realize that not everybody's going to do that for you. I it kind of hit me that some people you can there's people you're always going to be care about, but they won't care about you. And you can bend over backwards, try to make them happy. At the end of the day, it just won't be enough for them. It just won't be something they're going to appreciate. I feel like, I think what got me thinking about this is there's just people in my life that I don't talk to, and I'm like, oh, I wonder how they're doing. And I would always think that. And today I realized I don't care. I see the statuses on my news feed, and I'm like, ew, get off my news feed. I don't want to see that. I don't care what you're up to. And it sounds really harsh, but I'd always care. I always, even if we weren't friends, I'd always want to make sure they were okay. And it hit me that they're not going to do the same for me. So why should I do that for them? And it's weird that I'm realizing this because I always want to live by the motto like be kind, do unto others as you do unto yourself, kill them with kindness. But sometimes that's not always the best thing because you kind of end up screwing yourself over. You can be so kind. You can be like, take the clothes off my back if you need them. But you're really just gonna end up on the street naked because they're not gonna do the same for you. And I realize I have all this care that I'm just like giving to people. Like, here, take this, take it. And I'm giving people so much, especially people who aren't an essential part of my life anymore. People who, if I'm like sick or dying, wouldn't even hesitate. Like, wouldn't not even hesitate. They wouldn't even think twice about it. They'd be like, oh well, she's in the hospital. Fuck that bitch. And I wasted so much time and so much energy on it this year. And I hate to think that I wasted time, but it's true. I wasted so much time. I wasted so much energy trying to fix broken things, trying to be everything that I can be for some people, and I never got it in return. And I feel like I've learned so much, and I have so much to like keep learning, and such a long way to go. But if I don't handle this first, I'm never going to get there. And I definitely realized like today I just don't care anymore. And I have to stop feeling guilty about not caring because you like as much as I want to be a saint, as much as I want to care for people even if they don't care about me, that takes a lot out of you, and I can't there's nothing I can physically do anymore. I've done everything I've done, and I guess I hit that point where I realized as much as you want to do, you can't anymore, and you can keep fighting, but what's the point of fighting if you're fighting by yourself and you're not getting anything in return? So that was my long post. Basically, end of the year rant about caring for people, and sometimes like I learned the hard way. As much as you care about others, you kind of have to put yourself first. And the people who really matter will treat you the way that you want to be treated. So, oh, screensaver. And yeah, that was it. Okay.